Hi, hello, welcome back. Our next topic is about electric circuit. So let us get started. An electric circuit is a closed path along which an electric current flows. An electric circuit must consist of conductors only along its entire path. An electric circuit essentially consists of a source of electricity, generally a cell or a battery, a device using the electric current, a bulb, connecting wires, and an on or off switch or a key to make or break the circuit. So, children, we are discussing about electric circuit. So, electric circuits are nothing but it is the closed path along which an electric current can flow. That is, the path of the electric current is known as electric circuit. Okay, so each and every devices or the devices that we are using in the electric circuit must be conductors. Okay, that is the essential thing that we have to take care of while connecting any circuits. Okay, so an electric circuit essentially consists of a source of electricity that is generally we can take a cell or a battery and a device using the electric current, a bulb, connecting wires, and a switch on or off switch or a key can be used in order to make and break the circuit. So the activity number 6 is an analysis to make an electric circuit. So the materials required are a dry cell, a torch, bulb, a switch, and the connecting wires. So we can connect all the devices as shown in the figure. And the procedure is take a dry cell of 1.5 volt, a torch, bulb, a switch, and connecting wires. Make a circuit as shown in the figure. Complete the circuit by putting on the switch. What do you observe? Of course, we can see that the bulb is glowing, isn't it? When the current is flowing through the circuit, the bulb will start glowing. Now put the switch off. Does the bulb still glow? No, because the bulb does not glow because the path for flow of electric current has been broken by the presence of air gap in the switch. Okay, so this is how we can make a simple electric circuit. Next one is about resistance and resistors. Whenever an electric current flows through a wire of conducting materials, the wire causes some obstructions to the flow of current through it. So the obstruction or the opposition caused by a conductor for the flow of current through it is known as its resistance. For example, when the electric current is passed through the filament of a bulb, the filament offers some resistance. Again, the element of the electric iron or an electric geyser offers some resistance. Any element that offers some resistance for the flow of electric current through it is called the resistors. And the resistance offered by thick copper or aluminum wire is very, very small. Hence, these are used as connecting wires in all electric circuits. So, children, resistance and resistors. See, for the flow of electric current in an electric circuit, the material will offer some obstruction or the opposition to the flow of current. So that obstruction is known as resistance. And the element which is offering the resistance to the flow of electric current is known as resistors. Okay. So the resistance offered by the thick copper or the aluminum wire is very, very small, so that they are used as the connecting wires. Okay. Now let us study about what are the electrical devices that we are using in the electric circuits. First one is the galvanometer. It is used to detect the flow of an electric current through the circuit. So in order to detect whether there is current in the device or not, we can use the galvanometer. Okay, so galvanometer is a device which is used to detect the flow of electric current through the circuit, or we can say even it is to detect the presence of electric current. Okay, and next one, ammeter. It is used to measure the amount of electric current flowing through the circuit directly in ampere. We all know that, and we studied the fundamental units, right? That is, the unit of electric current is ampere. So ammeter is a device which is used to measure the amount of electric current flowing through the circuit. And voltmeter, it is used to measure the voltage in the circuit. So all these devices are essentially using in the electric circuits. Electric symbols. See, for drawing the circuit diagrams, we are not drawing the apparatus as it is. Instead, we are using some symbols in order to show the apparatus. Okay, that is called as electric symbols. So we have shown the actual electric components. Most of the commonly used circuits have much larger number of components. In such cases, drawing all the electric components with their true pictures is a tedious and time-consuming process. Therefore, the electrical components are represented by specified symbols in a circuit diagram. So commonly, common electric symbols are shown in the figure 7.12. So a cell, a battery or two cells, connecting wires, a meter, voltmeter, galvanometer, open switch, closed switch, electric fuse, open key and closed key, electric bulb, fixed resistor and variable resistor. So these are the common electric symbols. And next one, the conditions for the current flow in an electric circuit. So this is very important. You have to study very nicely. What are the conditions for the flow of current in an electric circuit? The first one is that electric circuit should be complete. The switch or the key should be in on mode. Each part of the circuit should be a conductor. So this is the very important points or the conditions for the flow of current in an electric circuit. The first one is that the electric circuit should be complete and it should be in the on mode. And third one is that each part of the circuit should be a conductor. And next one, direction of current flow in an electric circuit. The electric current through a complete circuit flow from positive terminal to of the cell or the battery to its negative terminal. So this is the direction of current flow in an electric circuit. Next one is that drawing a circuit diagram. While drawing a circuit diagram, one must follow these steps. First one is that draw the symbols of the electrical components required for that circuit. Join these components with lines representing connecting wires. Take care to connect the components or the devices correctly with the cell or the battery. The connecting wires should not be shown crossing one another. Mark the positive and negative terminals of the cell or the battery. If the switch or the key has been shown in on mode, then show the direction of flow of current using the arrows starting from the positive terminal of the cell or the battery. So these are the steps in which we have to take care of while drawing a circuit diagram. So first one is that you have to draw the electrical components. There is symbols for the electrical components and connecting the components using the connecting wires, and no wires should be crossed. Okay, and the positive and negative terminal of the cell should be shown or should be marked clearly. And if the switch is on position, then we have to show the direction of flow of current using the arrow marks starting from the positive terminal of the cell to the negative terminal. And a circuit with an open switch or a key is known as open circuit, and electric current cannot flow through an open circuit. But a circuit with a closed switch or a closed key is called the closed circuit, and electric current flow only when the circuit is closed. So children, everyone please look at the picture 7.13. Figure shows first one is the open circuit and second one is the closed circuit. So first of all, we have to draw the symbols for the components required for the circuit. And here they have given a cell, a open switch and a bulb is given, and they are connected using the connecting wires. So first one is the open circuit. Okay, and they have marked the positive and negative terminals of the batteries and a cell and everything they have given. So that is known as the open circuit. And B figure is the closed circuit, and in the closed circuit they have shown the direction of flow of current using the arrow marks, and it is starting from the positive terminal of the cell or the battery. So in such cases, or in the closed circuit, we can say that the bulb will glow. Okay, so when the circuit is open, when the switch is in the off mode, we can say that it is the open circuit. So the current cannot flow through the open circuit. But when the circuit is closed, then it is called as the closed circuit. Only the current flow through the closed circuit. Okay. So these are the things that we have to take care of while drawing the circuit diagram. Okay. And next one is how to complete an electric circuit. See, if you want to complete an electric circuit for performing an experiment, ensure that these points. First one is that draw the electric circuit diagram to be followed for performing the given experiment. And next one is that arrange the various components of the electric circuit on the table as per the arrangement shown in the circuit diagram. Use thick and insulated copper wires as the connecting wires. Try to use connecting wires of the shortest possible length. So children, first one is that you have to draw the circuit diagram. And as per the circuit diagram, you have to arrange all the components on the table for performing the experiment. And third one, use the insulated and thick copper wires for connecting wires. Okay. And try to use connecting wires of the shortest possible length. It means the components must be near to the components. Okay, they should not be far apart. So take care of connecting wires, taking the connecting wires of the shortest possible distance. And next one, before actually making the connections, set the switch in off mode. Okay, only after all the connections were perfectly all right, you have to turn on the switch. Okay, so before that you have to switch off the circuit, then only you have to arrange all these things. And insulation near the ends of the connecting wires should be removed by rubbing the ends with a piece of sandpaper. Connections should be made using only these insulation free ends of the copper wire. See, we are taking the insulated copper wires even though at the ends of the connections it must be insulation free. Otherwise the current cannot flow through the insulation. Okay, so at the end of the that is insulation near the ends of the connecting wires should be removed. And all connections must be clean and tight. There should be no loose connections for the in the circuit. So all the connections must be clean, neat and tight. After completing the circuit, once again check the circuit. Okay, all the apparatus are in the correct position, all the connections are perfectly done. So ensure that you have done the circuit correctly. And only when you are sure about the correctness of the electric circuit, you may switch on the switch. Okay, so this is how we can complete an electric circuit for performing any experiments. Okay, so children, please go through the textbook and understand how the electric circuit is possible and how to perform experiments using the circuit diagrams and what are the symbols, familiar with all the electric symbols that we are using in the electric circuit diagrams. So these are the things that we have discussed in this video. So everyone, study nicely, keep watching, keep safe in your home. Thank you.